Seems as if WWE is on course for what was supposed to be the greatest WrestleMania of all time has sadly turned into a disaster. And in today's video, we're going to talk about how all these things in the WWE and the lead up to WrestleMania 40 and where things have gone wrong. We're going to be discussing all of that. And man, oh man, have there been some things that have gone wrong here in WWE. So without further ado, let's just hop right into the video.
Let's talk wrestling with Billy!
Yo, what is going on, guys? My name is Billy. If you are new here, definitely be sure to like this video. Also, be sure to subscribe to the channel if you want to. And when I said like, I meant smash it. Smash the like button. You feel me? You feel me? Guys, it seems like WrestleMania 40 is turning out to be a nightmare for the WWE. Now, I personally have my own opinions on it, but it just seems like that's the one word that everybody is using for WrestleMania 40 now is nightmare. Now, whether you take nightmare as in Cody or whether you take nightmare as in real life, that's exactly kind of what's happened. See, it wasn't just long ago that there was some Twitter beef with Tony Khan and Jinder Mahal in Hook over a match that was going on and taking place, Jinder Mahal not being or winning a TV match in over a year on WWE programming, to where Tony Khan took to Twitter to kind of take a shot at Jinder Mahal, and then Jinder and Seth would go on to have what was a pretty decent match. It wasn't the worst match I've ever seen. It wasn't the best either, but a decent match to say the least. And in that match, Seth Rollins would actually get injured. Now, a lot of people were worried. Everybody was scared. Everybody was wondering what was going to happen. Now, of course, there was obviously the thought process that, oh, it doesn't matter because at the end of the day, we can still get to WrestleMania with or without Seth Rollins because we've built up so many superstars to do so. But then we find out that Seth Rollins isn't going to be relinquishing the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, and in fact, he's going to continue to tell his story with CM Punk, which we all thought, and we'll get into that momentarily, with CM Punk, and would go on to main event night one of WrestleMania. Now, there's been some kinks and some halts in the road. Now, why do you say that, Billy? What happened? What has happened in the WWE? What has gone wrong? Seth Rollins isn't injured. He is, but he's going to continue to hold the belt, so shouldn't everything be fine? Well, that's what you thought, right? It's what I thought, too, that everything would be fine, and then the 2024 Royal Rumble happens. Now, obviously, there were some things beforehand that happened that caused things to go wrong because there was another match that people were speculating and looking forward to in that match we're not going to touch too much on, but was Brock Lesnar and Gunther. Now, if you guys don't know about the scandal and the allegations that Vince McMahon is currently facing, Brock Lesnar was pulled into that, which has kept him off of WWE television. Now, a lot of people were excited of the idea of Gunther and Brock Lesnar. Finally, we were going to get something special with Brock Lesnar, and he was going to be kept out of the World Heavyweight title picture, but was going to go on to challenge Gunther and hopefully send Gunther into the stratosphere. That hasn't happened. Now, it seems as if WWE is in the position to where right now they can't have Gunther lose. You can't do it. It's not a good idea. It's not a good booking decision. But at some point, he needs to lose, and he needs to go on and fight for the World Heavyweight Championship because he deserves that belt just as much as he did the Intercontinental Championship. So it's just this very rocky road, and nobody knows exactly what to do with Gunther just yet. And it's gonna be interesting, especially because he needs to defend on the WrestleMania card against who? I don't know. Hopefully, my thought process is a Jey Uso of some sort, just to legitimize Jey Uso as well. There's just so many things and so many questions kind of running through my head. Obviously, I do understand that we need Jey and Jimmy at WrestleMania, but another person is like Bronson Reed, just some of those guys. Now, with all that being said, why has it really been hurt? What was the real problem with WrestleMania 40? What went wrong? And it was the Royal Rumble 2024. That is what went wrong. See, there was a spot in the match between Drew McIntyre and CM Punk. Now, if you guys don't know, Drew McIntyre and CM Punk have been on TV, and they had told a story beforehand. And the story was very simple story. Drew McIntyre didn't like CM Punk. Thought of him as a hypocrite. Okay. Yeah, we all do. Now, moving along. CM Punk, first match back in wrestling in 10 years. And the story is that he should go on to win the Royal Rumble. At least that's what I thought. I thought there were different ways to get Cody and Roman, but that's neither here nor there. CM Punk did not go on to win the Royal Rumble. What he actually ended up going on to do was injuring himself. He took the Future Shock DDT from Drew McIntyre, and I'm not saying this is exactly what happened. Again, not a doctor. I do believe there is a doctor on YouTube who broke down what happened to CM Punk. So if I can find the video, I'll link it down below for you guys to go check out. And he tells exactly what happened to the tricep and stuff like that. It's very interesting and very much in detail. Really cool video. But he ends up and he goes on tearing his tricep. And that's when I knew, oh man, we're in for a ride up to WrestleMania. And then the following Monday, CM Punk comes out in an arm sling. And in this arm sling, he starts crying. And it's not the same Phil that I have been getting before, because the Phil that I was getting before the CM Punk, right, was more heelish. Like, it looked like we were about to go on a run for the summer of Punk. Then Phil walks out, and Phil gives his Phil-like speech. His friend has cancer, all of these things. And it just seems like WWE has this aura around them to where right now things just can't go right for them and everything seems to be going wrong. And of course, they want to give us the best WrestleMania that they can. The zero numbers in WrestleMania have always been huge, and WWE really wants to hit the head on how serious these are. So there's so many lingering questions that are wavering over the WWE right now. How are they going to do it? Me personally, my own personal take is that WWE will be fine, and WWE will continue, and they will put on a great WrestleMania 40, but I also understand many people's frustration with WrestleMania 40 in their eyes possibly being a nightmare. But, guys, that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's video. If you're new here, definitely be sure to like this video. And when I say like it, man, I mean smash it. Smash the thumbs up button for me. Send this video through the algorithm, and let's send it to the stratosphere. Also, if you're new here, definitely be sure to subscribe to the channel, because I genuinely appreciate you guys. You guys are absolutely amazing. And on top of that, I want to know your guys' thoughts. Is WrestleMania 40 really a nightmare? I need to know. I need to know your guys' thoughts. Do you really think that WWE is going to fail when it comes to WrestleMania 40? I don't, but I really want to know your guys' thoughts. Other than that, that's all I got for you guys. I'll be talking to you later. Peace.